Let me drink some water. So, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry for the long pause. There has been quite a few life events going on since my last video. So, I do apologize for that, and just trying to cope with this new reality. 2019 has been something else. But with that being said, one of the life events that have occurred is I'm not pregnant no more. I am not pregnant anymore. And you know what? I'll go ahead and show you guys my stomach. This is me right now. Little flappy. A little puffy still. But this is me 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. What is that phrase? Yeah, 2 weeks after I had my baby. He was due December 12th, and I had him on December 4th. At what? At 11 a.m. It was like 10:57. But yeah. So I want to kind of split up what I'm doing here. You hear that? He's knocked out. So that's not me breathing hard no more. I mean, I still got my moments, but hopefully yawning and breathing hard in this video is at a complete minimum for me. I can't speak for him. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna just start off with some things that I found that worked for me when I got home from the hospital. And just hold on. 2 things I need y'all to do. If you are currently breastfeeding, I need you to stop watching this video. I need you to pause it. I need you to go rub some of this on your nipples or some coconut oil, whatever. But this right here is amazing. And drink some water. Grab your water, grab your nipple butter. Come on back. Okay, so now that you're back, but yeah, make sure you pause there, go get it real quick, and then come on back. But yeah, so now that we are back, this right here is Lanolin. I don't know how to say this stuff, but it's cream. Really, it's like a petroleum almost consistency, but I mean it's been amazing. Like, and transitioning from, you know, and don't try to grill me for this, but I'm going back to work, and this is something that I have to tell the nurses at the hospital, because it was like, oh no, you just want to feed him straight from the breast for the 6 months. I'm going back to work in 6 weeks, honey. So how? So this is great. Also for him, if that latch is not quite right, then yeah, this is gonna kind of save your life a little bit. But also, yeah, the back and forth between the pumping and then the him on the nipple is, yeah, your nipples go through a lot. So definitely give them some TLC. And yeah, I mean, my boss bought that for me. And then I got a sample from the hospital, but she bought that for me. And when I tell you, she was like, just rub it all over. Just rub it all over. She was right. So, yeah. Secondly, if you are breastfeeding, and just also to give yourself some TLC, some more, is drink water. Like, I know I was stressing this, like, a lot being pregnant, of course, but breastfeeding, and also just for your body to snap back, you know, you need that water. So definitely, you don't want to be dehydrated. I mean, you know, you might miss a few meals becoming a new parent and stuff like that, but you don't want to be dehydrated, you know, breastfeeding or while trying to take care of the baby, because it's kind of it's not a little bit, it's harder for you to like repair, like the electrolytes and stuff like that, or replenish, I should say. It's harder for that. So just go ahead and get that water in. Let me. And then also I have coconut water. Since I've had him, like, I was chugging and stuff down when I was pregnant with him, but since I've had him, it's been a little harder for me to drink it. It has to be extremely cold, so I'll go ahead and bust this open right now. But yeah, these used to, like, be everything for me when I was pregnant, and now it's just like, But coconut water is really, really good for you. It helps store the extra hydration inside your body. So let me take a big gulp out of that. Did y'all hear that? So you know I did. And then just like one of your favorite juices, I'm not saying drink, you know, juice, but trying to make sure it's something natural, like Welch's or something like that, healthy. And then also, so you could kind of keep stuff interesting. You're not just, you know, drinking water as like, or trying to stay hydrated as like some type of duty. You actually having a little bit of fun, you know, drinking, you know, your drinks. But yeah, I'm just going to take this to the hair right now. And yep, and that's, you know, I might mix the coconut, like something, coconut water and like some type of juice that I like. But this is really in no specific order. I got a lot of stuff right here. So let me just start off with, so my last, oh, let me stop. Sorry. My last video, you know, I had to learn to be up here laughing and giggling. Like, something was really funny when I was talking about these pads, right? I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need this. Just look at this, right? I'm like, I thought it was so funny. No, it was not funny because actually, my first few days after having him, honey, I went to this. Okay, this is what the hospital gives you after you have the baby. So yes, I felt so safe, so secure with this, and I even asked if I could take a few of these home with me. So yeah, this right here, like, you can't even see me no more. But yeah, I thought that was so funny and stuff like that in the last video. I apologize for my ignorance. This is right here, this is the real deal. What you do is you take this, and this is like a mesh brief. You take this, you put it on like a pair of shorts, and then you just slide this on the inside. So yeah, ain't nothing funny about that. I showed y'all that I had bought a bag of Depends. I actually used all the Depends except for one. Yeah, I don't know if it's because of like now, like, things are slowing down because I am in between like breastfeeding like straight from the nipple, and like the oxytocin and stuff like that that's being released between us is making like the uterus contract and like me bleed more. And then when I pump, it's kind of making things slow down. Like, it's been like maybe a few days where I did not have any blood and stuff like that at all. And then the days that I noticed where I was just breastfeeding him all day, like no bottle or anything like that. And yes, I have given my baby a bottle. We've been out, you know, doctor's appointments. They don't wait. They want to see your baby ASAP. Pediatrician and stuff like that. Yeah, he's definitely taking a few bottles. And then also too, that's just helped me being able to get some rest and cope and stuff like that with this new transition. You know, yeah, I you know, proper handling techniques or whatever you call it with the temperature and stuff like that. Give that bottle to his dad you feed the baby, you on duty for when I'm trying to rest right now. And I strongly suggest that, because if you do not get that rest, like for me, I know like I cannot function, and that was just one of the things that I was just like so scared about, you know, while I was pregnant, like how am I gonna adjust to this? So I will say, if you have a support person, be so grateful. If you do not, so much respect to you. I know it can be difficult, but just definitely, even me speaking with someone to kind of help me, yeah, I know it can be difficult. So just hang in there. Things are gonna get, you know, we got a few years before they get easier, but it's just a phase of different things, and we'll be able to handle them all, and you know, accomplish all of those little things. So don't get discouraged. Just do whatever you can, to take care of yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself. But yeah. So, and then like I brought like some hospital brand like Maxi pads home too, which they not no always, honey. They ain't no always, but they get the job done for the most part. Yeah, so definitely, if you are pregnant watching this video, tell them to get you some pads so you can take along home, because every day, like I'm speaking for myself, has not been like the flow of the blood and stuff like that has not been consistent. Like I can't determine, like even right now, I can't determine if there will be, you know, some blood out, but it's definitely something after you have the baby, you know, of course. Next, I think people call this tux or something like that. I don't know, but pretty much it's just pads, little cotton pads, saturated in witch hazel. I have a can of Dermaplast. I think I said in my last video Dermablast or something like that. Dermaplast, I have a can of that in my closet, but I don't use that. And the reason is, for me, a lot of people swear by it and love it. For me, it made me sting a lot worse. And I did kind of rip giving birth to him, but it made me sting a lot worse. This did not. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go. And that's more of the Dermaplast is a numbing medicine. This is a like a natural type of, yeah, astringent or something like that. Yeah, astringent type of, not remedy, but yeah. So it's good for that. Next, I have, and I kind of borrowed some from baby, but I got some of this Lecithin, and pretty much these are kind of like the same thing, and hydrocortisone. I got this because due to the gigantic diaper pad thing, I got a diaper rash, and it was painful. Yeah, and like one day I was just in the shower. This was probably, or else it's probably some type of allergic thing, but I know that these two have been helping me. Yeah, I was in the shower. I was just like, you know, doing my own business, and then like I kind of scratched. I'm like, it's a rough patch on my booty, and then yeah, diaper rash. So just in case, I mean, don't feel bad if you gotta borrow some of this from the baby, because their little booties, they only need like a pea-size amount anyways, for the most part, or like a dime size amount. But yeah, don't feel bad about borrowing some of this from the baby. This is the baby's lotion. I have my own, but Dove A1 since day one. I already told y'all that. It helps just with my skin, and it's been great. Like, not that we're talking about baby, we're talking about us, girl. But it's been great for the peeling and everything like that for his skin. Like, it's been really, really good. So, and then also too, like, I've been really dry and stuff like that, and just trying to go back down. Like, yeah, so that's been really good. I'm gonna take some of, Ouch. Close some of my hair up in here. Ouch. Um, but I'm gonna take some of the aloe vera gel and vitamin E oil. It's kind of like a natural remedy to lighten up my bikini area and my stomach, and maybe possibly my areolas too, just because and also my face, of course. I've noticed that in those areas, my skin has gotten a lot darker than usual. So hopefully this will help, naturally even out my skin tone and stuff like that. And also witch hazel is really, really good for that too. I can just advise to you that if you want to use this, just go ahead and make sure you're not on the toilet or something like that, or you got dirty hands when you go and use this or touch this or whatever, because this little bowl or whatever, this little pack comes in good handy just to hurry up and grab, and also since it's natural, which I really haven't done that, but it's safe for baby as well. And then also another thing as far as skin goes is coconut oil. This is Walmart's coconut oil. This is not my favorite, and I'm gonna just show you why. Because when you reach in there, it's already super, super soft. But like that, and I promise it says unrefined, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I've just been using this strictly for our bodies and stuff like that. Not really so much for the face too much, but it kind of does what it's supposed to, I guess. But yeah, I would definitely suggest getting some coconut oil. It does help out a lot with his skin peeling and stuff like that too. And then also just the naturalness of it. I feel safe rubbing it all over my body, and I'm trying to use products that I would feel safe using on him. So that way when I go touch him, he's his skin is irritated and stuff like that. Excuse me. I burped. Next, let me see, what do I got? I have some disposable nipple pads or nursing pads, and then I got some that I bought off of Amazon. These are really, really good, and I actually have some right now. I think these were maybe $11 off of Amazon. You get two. I got 3 in here, and I think I've one, and then I have 3 other sets. I think you get about 12 of these in this little mesh bag. But yeah, this is really, really good. It's Key Babies. Yeah, I'll try to link that down below. If I don't, then catch me on the next one, because I'll mention it again. But these are really, 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 really good, really convenient. It has the absorbent side, and then the whatever side, but yeah, you use it this side down. And how I do is, because I have larger breasts, I take my breasts, kind of lift it up a little bit higher, and then stick it on there, put my bra on, boom. But yeah, so I definitely recommend nursing pads. These are disposable, and then ones that you can rewash and use continuously. Nextly, and if you do not have nursing pads and you coming straight home from the hospital like I was, well, no, that's a lie, because I still had got some nursing pads before. Buy some nursing pads before if you can, but if you can't, a good hack would be to use this pad that I made fun of as a temporary situation. Go ahead and put the adhesive side down in your bra, and I like to use sports bras. I cannot use nursing bras. Well, the ones that I found lately, they haven't been it for me. Unfortunately, thank you, Mom. but I wear, you know, I have a larger size breast, so I need that support as well. But yeah, so I just use sports bras. Right now, no wire and nothing like that. Yeah, I can't deal with the wires right now. So yeah, I take that adhesive side down, and then I just go ahead and use that. And it was kind of good overnight, but I've noticed that the reusable nursing pads that I have a lot thinner. You can breathe, and also they just absorb a lot more. So yeah. Um. Oh, I guess since we on the topic of breasts, get your breast pump. I have the Medela. I think it's Medela 3-in-1 or something like that. Yeah, I use this about every other day, probably. Yeah. And then speaking of breast pumps, I don't have it or them here with me. I bought another product off of Amazon. It's like a Haakaa dupe, but instead I have two of them. That way, yeah, yeah. When the breast milk first comes in, it's kind of hard to control it, and usually when one side is leaking, another side, you know, well, or else if I'm feeding, another side is, you know, leaking or whatever. So I have that going on quite a bit, and then that just made me go ahead and subscribe to Amazon Prime so I could hurry up and, you know, get that, yeah, because I needed it like ASAP. Like, yeah, it was just drenched. Everything was just drenched. Even he had caught like a few, and I was just like, oh my god, I felt so lost and just, yeah. So make sure if you do get the Haakaa, I think I spent maybe like $13 on two. It comes in a pack of two. Yeah, yeah, I definitely suggest that. And then too, it just makes it so much more convenient. Like when I get out the shower, I'll go ahead and like wipe down, but I'll notice like I have, yeah, they just drop, the milk is just dropping out, just spilling everywhere, splashing everywhere. So I'll go ahead and just wipe, you know, my areolas down and stuff like that, make sure that's good and sanitized, and go ahead and squeeze them suckers all into my breast and go about my business, lotion up, do whatever I gotta do. And then by then I'll look up and, you know, I feel comfortable because I can really take care of, you know, what I need to take care of, tie my hair up, wash my face again, just whatever I might need to do. Lotion up really, really good, and I can look up and probably have like 2 ounces. So that's just something like that you want to, I guess, invest in. Yeah, definitely do so. Since we are talking about breast pumps, I watched this video and this girl, because I was like, you know, well, the lactation specialist was in my room. She was like, oh, don't worry about washing these hoses or whatever you call them. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, okay. But I noticed there was some condensation inside of this. So I was watching this video and this girl was like, turn it all the way up on high and let it run for a bit, and it'll dry it out. So you don't have to worry about mold and all of that good stuff. I wonder if somebody trying to make their little grand entrance, because it's about that time. But yeah. So trying to speed it up now. What I also found that was really, really great for me after I left the hospital and during the hospital was just some lip balm. Lip balm. It definitely went a very long way, because you can look a little crackheadish, you know, or not even to say that, you could just look bad. And a lot of that, like, if your lips are not hydrated, then yeah, it's just, you look crazy. So go ahead and make sure those lips is hydrated. Also, I was drinking some raspberry leaf tea and some mother's milk tea while we were in the hospital. But the raspberry leaf is also to help shrink that uterus, make it go back down to size. Because I'm telling y'all, like, after I had the baby, I could not suck in my stomach. I can just barely do it now. And also, what kind of helped, I didn't wear this while I was in the hospital, and don't crack on me because mine is kind of beat up. This does not actually have any more ribs in it just because when I was losing weight and stuff like that, this got to be too big on me, and I actually was stretching it out by using, I think it was the Sweet Sweatband, and then I would put this over top of it. But I like this more comfortably. I don't know, I guess as far as like back support, like you see how I'm hunched over now, it really does too much, kind of the pressure a little bit. But I would just recommend just getting like a waist trainer, like a waistband, just to kind of help you feel more together, not necessarily for the purpose of, oh my god, I gotta get back snatched and stuff like that, but just for the extra support. And then they also have postpartum bands as well. Yeah, so then along that, oh, I forgot to mention this. This period bottle was the sugar honey iced tea. I'm just leave it at that because you already know, but just lukewarm water. Yes. Next, breastfeeding. It's sunflower. Yep, whatever this L word is, I bought it off of Amazon. It was like $10. Get it. When my breast milk also first came in, I became engorged. And then one day, I was freezing cold. I just came like back home. Yeah, I came back home from, yeah. Well, yeah, it was cold out. I was cold. And I was like, okay, my breasts are engorged. I need to hurry up and pump. I need to get this out. But it's kind of hard to, and I didn't know this, it's kind of hard to breastfeed or to pump while you're cold. It is. So I tried to do that, and I became engorged, and I felt little lumps like in my breast. I felt, yeah, and it was so painful. I got in the shower, like, and it lasted for like a few hours. I got in the shower. I tried the hand express, and it just seemed like certain spots, like certain ducts, just was not, no, like, no, girl, you done messed up. But yeah, I mean, I even stood in front of a heater, drunk hot tea. Yeah, the hot shower, it helped a little bit, but honey, no. Yeah, so I made sure I got on, because I was looking at YouTube videos, I think. Yeah, this lady mentioned these ever since. I've been taking these twice daily. Well, before I was just taking them once a day, but ever since, my life has changed. It's totally changed my life. But yeah, I mean, it's such a relief not to have hard, painful breasts going on. But this is how big this is how big this tablet is, and if you don't think about it, it won't hurt that bad. You won't choke and die. Next is my prescription of ibuprofen. I went home just taking ibuprofen. Oh, my baby. I've been taking ibuprofen just to help with the pain and also headaches. Prenatal vitamin with the iron. Just pretty much my doctor told me, like, yeah, just make sure, you keep taking that with the iron supplement, or else, you need to go buy another iron supplement, and you need to take a multivitamin, because if you don't, we're gonna have to do that blood transfusion. I'm like, whoa, okay, say no more, honey, say no more. But yeah, next I have vitamin C, and that's just, immune support and stuff like that. And then I went ahead and just got a multivitamin anyways, and these are so delicious. This is by Nature's Bounty. And then I got this with collagen, just to kind of help my skin and everything kind of go back, because I mean, I'm getting older. That's just that on that. I need to support, yeah. Because even like looking at my face, you could tell, like, I look older. What you say? No, I don't. But I look older. I have darker freckles and all of that going on. So, yeah. Next, I have my version of vitamin D. when you're breastfeeding, I guess it's very, very low in vitamin D. So I'm trying to add more to what I can do. And also, he does take a vitamin D supplement. And then probiotics. Honey, your whole body just changes when you have a baby. I have been passing, and I know this is TMI, but I've been passing like tennis balls, like literally just in circles, and I'm just like, not even that big, but yes, they're like rocks, honey. And it's been so painful and so hard, and that's the last thing that you need going on down there while you're trying to heal up and stuff. So get you a good probiotic. Definitely that water helps. And then just going through my purse. I'm so sorry that this is kind of all over the place because I did wait quite some time before making the video. And like I really wanted to do it as soon as I got from the hospital, but yeah, it was just so much going on. But yeah, I do apologize for that. Oh, I have this on my hand. This came in handy because I did not have my hair done while I was at the hospital, and I mean, I let it ride like in a big bun with this like wrapped around my head like maybe once or twice. And I forgot, honey. I mean, I was able to sleep and everything with my hair in a bun. So if you got thicker hair, get you a big scrunchie. And you just don't have time to do your hair. I know right now, I really don't. And it's just part of a routine that I gotta get into. But yeah, I'm just looking for something else, which I really don't see anything else. I would say, like, I have a granola bar and yogurt, which has been my favorite thing, like, to eat. I will say, definitely buy you some quick, healthy snacks, just so you can hurry up and just grab stuff on the go, because in between, you know, trying to manage everyday life, you know, that you might have had, like, without the baby, and then managing the baby, trying to go to sleep, trying to make sure, you know, that you don't stink, taking a shower and stuff like that. Yeah, it could be real, and sometimes we do not have time to eat. So just if you can grab some healthy snacks that's going to do your body justice, like fuel for your body, while, you know, you just trying to hurry up and just get it out the way, do that. And then I also will say, if you are a breastfeeding mother, I kind of was eating like 3 yogurts every day, and my baby was like colicky, I guess, for like a day and a half, and I feel so bad. But like, I was just reading up on, you know, you can introduce your baby like to milk allergies. It doesn't mean that they're like, or dairy allergies. It doesn't mean that they're lactose intolerant. Also different allergies like soy and stuff like that. I know that this has soy, this has dairy, this has eggs, all of those types of things you can introduce your baby to. So just be mindful and careful about that. Then also too, don't be too hard on yourself, because they do recommend that, you know, you eat everything that you want. But if you find that it is like a serious issue, maybe stop. And what I've read was they kind of want you to stop if it's like something dairy. They kind of want you to, it's recommended that you stop eating those type of things or drinking those type of things for like a couple of weeks. Then try to go back and reintroduce it to the baby if like the symptoms like subside, just to see if this was the issue anyways. But yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, just be mindful of what you eat, what you drink, how much you drinking, and you know, everything like that, because everything that you take in is going straight to the baby. That's why I like re-upped on my vitamins and stuff like that, because I was like, okay, he need to have this little extra boost, and so do I. Like, still, once again, here I am getting the leftovers, honey. But you know, that's just a commitment that you make, you know, while having a baby. It's just, that's just it. It's not about us anymore, it's about the baby. And that has been something that has pushed me through for the last 2 weeks. I mean, throughout the whole pregnancy, honestly. So I guess the last year, that's definitely been my motivation and my push. But yeah, don't get discouraged breastfeeding. Don't let nobody tell you, excuse me, don't let nobody tell you that you gotta be strictly breast only for 6 months. No. Like, you have to tailor things to your life, you know? And, yeah, so just hang in there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And sorry once again for the wait. But I am about to try to get him up so I can feed him and put up all this stuff that I got going on and drink my drinks that I showed y'all. And yes, yeah. So thank you once again, and bye.